Hello, Robin Tesei here, Angel Happiness, and this is your angel guidance for this week, January 22 to January 28th. And as usual, I shuffled a deck of cards. This week I used the Angel Wisdom Tarot created by Radley Valentine. And as I was shuffling, asking the angels to give messages for those who pick card number 1, card number 2, card number 3, and literally 3 cards just flew out of the deck. I love when they do that. And then at the end, as usual, I have pulled an Archangel Raphael card, which I want to share a message from him, the powerful, healing Archangel Raphael, and a little prayer. So, are you drawn to card number 1? Are you drawn to card number 2? Or are you drawn to card number 3? 1, 2, 3. So, if you're drawn to card number 1, and remember, it's okay if you feel like you're drawn to more than one card. Drawn to, go with if a number just happens to pop in your brain. 1, 2, 3, or maybe 1 and 3, 1 and 2, or something like that. Go with a feeling, like when I'm holding up the card, are you feeling anything in your body? Are you feeling nudges? Are you feeling urges? Are you feeling pangs? Go with that. So I'm going to hold these up again because I want you to keep that in mind. Card number 1, card number 2, and card number 3. And before I continue, because this is like a really great segue, talking about those nudges, those pangs, those feelings in your body, it's really important to pay attention when we ask our angels for guidance. Pay attention to any nudges you're feeling, to any words that might pop into your mind, any all of a sudden knowings. Just follow your gut feelings and intuitive feelings, intuitive knowing. It's really important to follow that. And I've shared a personal story on my newsletter, which I sending out today. And it's just fabulous when we ask the angels for guidance, how they come through to us. They are amazing. And if you're having difficulty, if you're wanting to really hear and listen to the messages that are coming through your body, and that's how our angels speak to us, is through our body, right? Is through our claircognizance, our clairvoyance, our clairaudience, our clairsentience. They, and our psychic voice as well, that's how they communicate with us, through our body. So it's important we pay attention to how we're feeling, what's coming to us, so we can clearly understand their messages. So if you would love to join us Feb 3rd, it's a Saturday, it's a day retreat at my home in Trumbull, Connecticut. I provide lunch and beverages, and we will be doing just that. I will be teaching you tools. You'll be experiencing how to really listen to your body and what type of receiver you are, and to enhance the way you receive. And we'll be using crystals to open up your energy channels so that you are more of an antenna to receive their messages. We're going to go deeper into your connections, your loving connections with your angels, because their guidance is superb. It's amazing. We'll be using the crystals, as I mentioned. We'll be using some angel cards also, which are great divination tools to help open up receiving messages further, and more. It's going to be a fabulous day. I'm keeping it very small. So just to 7 women. So it's in 11 days. You may want to hurry up and sign up. I hope you can join us. Go to my website, angelhappiness.com. Go to the events tab and you'll see it there, Angel Connections Masterclass. So if you are drawn to card number 1, this card states transformation. You're having a significant life experience right now where there's positive changes in your life. It may have already happened or it's going to be happening. And it's very powerful. It may be unexpected, but they want you to know it's a positive change. It's a wonderful change. Embrace it. This is just a beautiful time of your life. And Archangel Samuel, whose name means eyes of God, like if you're needing help with embracing the change and the transformation, because sometimes that could be a little scary, ask Archangel Samuel to help you see, where you're going with this change, to open up your eyes to the transformation and how breaking free from any procrastination, releasing old limiting beliefs, releasing old patterns. Ask him to help you with that because that's super beneficial for speeding up this positive transformation which is occurring for you. If you were drawn to card number 2, this is where Archangel Raphael is coming through and you can call upon him to help you. And this is stating you have been working too hard. You are trying to juggle too much between your personal life and your work life, but it's really going heavy in one direction and you're needing more of a balance. You're trying to you're trying to balance multiple projects. And also, it could be, that's why the word budget came out of my mouth, it could be that your budget is out of balance as well, your finances. So they're asking you to look, if you are having financial struggles, to look at your budget, try to tweak it, try to really structure it and adhere to it. You may need to juggle around and be a little creative with where you're going to get money right now, but it's very important you keep yourself on a budget if that's the issue. If that isn't the issue, the other part of this card, as I mentioned, is needing to balance your work and your play life. And Archangel Raphael, you can call upon him and he will help you with balancing your life. Just ask him, show me signs, show me messages. How can I balance my life? How can I add more joy and more play in my life when I'm working a 40, 50, 60-hour week? And Archangel Raphael will give you those aha moments, give you those insights. But it's really important with this balancing card to start focusing on more self-care and finding glimpses of joy, how you can bring glimpses of joy into each part of your day. And then if you were drawn to card number 3, this is Archangel Raphael coming through, and it's saying that this is a time, and like this is the world card, like this is magnificent. They're saying this is a time where you are completing a project or you've completed a project or you've had this magnificent life so far, and they're just stating that you have accomplished so much and that you are embracing spiritual enlightenment and you are in a position to start like living your life with more freedom and doing what you love to do. And it's a beautiful card about literally how you too have this transformation. You're living this amazing life. Like, things are wonderful or going to be wonderful for you. And Archangel Raphael, she helps us see the beauty in things. She's like the beauty of God. She helps us to see the beauty in our life so that we appreciate all that goodness that's in our life and what we're living, what we're receiving. So now, the Archangel Raphael card, which I pulled from the Archangel Raphael healing deck that was published by Hay House, the card that literally popped out of that deck was have faith. Now, I want to emphasize here, spirituality, angels and all that has nothing to do with a religion. So whatever religion you believe in, keep following that. Jesus, regardless if you're Jewish or Christian or whatever, like remove that for a moment. Jesus was a very powerful healer and a teacher. And he has come through this Archangel Raphael card talking about having faith. Like there's something you've been praying for, something you've been worried about that needs great healing. Archangel Raphael is stating, call on Jesus for the healing. Visualize the white light pouring into yourself or that person for healing. And simultaneously ask Archangel Raphael to come through and pour his emerald green light through you or through the other person who needs healing. Whenever I need any type of healing, whether it's physical or something, a heartbreak or trauma or whatever, I call on them simultaneously, and the healing is profound, absolutely profound. I go into, these archangels, I go into them in detail specifically. I'm teaching an adult education class at Trumbull High School in March. Again, you can go to my website and find that. You can sign up for it, where I talk about the top archangels and what their names mean and what their aura colors mean and why it's important to know their aura colors and the specific roles that they play in healing us and guiding us. And I share stories with you, and one of them is about healing and how I called on Jesus and Archangel Raphael and how they tremendously healed something I was going through. And it was just so obvious, and I love to share that with you. So if you close your eyes for a moment and think about something perhaps that you need healing in your life, or maybe there's healing that you need or that you're requesting or wanting for someone else. And so what they're asking you to do is keep the faith. Know that they're there for you. Keep that belief, because when you pray, they listen to you right away, and they're behind the scenes trying to help you. They never ever drop you on it. And they're saying, even if in your life right now you've been praying, it just doesn't seem, like in your experience at the moment, it just doesn't seem like your prayers are being heard and that the healing's not happening. They're reassuring you to keep the faith, because it's going to happen. So, dear Jesus, dear Archangel Raphael, thank you so much for boosting my faith so that I may trust in miracles, so that I may trust that you will be bringing miracles into my life. And I thank you so much for that. Thank you, thank you. So have an amazing week ahead. I send you lots of love and angel blessings. Take care.